All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. Tonight was a really fun game. It was um, a real well-rounded performance in the field, pitching, at the plate, on the base path. We did really well. Tonight I don't remember committing an error tonight. On the couple times that they got hits off of us, we get the ball in quickly. We are able to hold people to bases to minimize the runs they're able to score. We had two earned runs on the night, so we did have one error. We had two earned runs on the night, and we gave up two hits as our two pitchers gave up two hits as a pitching staff. We threw 81 pitches over 4 innings. We struck out nine. We walked four. We gave up two hits. We had two earned runs, and we had four hit batsmen. At the plate, we had 26 plate appearances tonight. We saw 111 pitches with their two pitchers in the game. We had seven hits. So again, this is another time that we've had seven. The last two or three games, we've been getting six, seven, eight hits in every game. So tonight we hit 467, and our on base percentage was 654. So that means about 47% of the time, almost half the time we went up and had an at bat, we got a hit and we got on base. Every time we went to the plate, about 65% of that time we got on base. Tonight, I'm really happy. We had nine base on balls, so we were being patient, but we were looking for swings as well. We were looking for hits as well. And we had seven strikeouts. Tonight's the first night that we have had the same number of hits as strikeouts. And so that's something that's really encouraging, something really fun to see. And then of course we had a hit batsman also. So we threw 81 pitches to them. They threw 111 pitches to us. So again, just teaching the kids to be patient, but look for your pitch. That last inning, when they started struggling, I did at that point, we were talking about, hey, when a pitcher's struggling, don't help them. So if you need to look at a strike, look at a strike. If you need to look at two strikes, if it's a 3-0 count and they throw you a strike for 3-1, or it was 2-1 and they throw you a strike and then they miss badly with another ball, maybe look at strike number two if you need to work a count. We were at that point able to move people around. So that's something that's really good to teach the kids, and something really well we did, or something we did really well tonight. And I talked to them after the game. I said, at a certain point, pretty soon, the more that you play, you are not going to have to be told to take a pitch or to not swing at a pitch or watch a strike, because you are going to be aware of what's going on at the plate more, and you are going to be more comfortable with what's going on at the plate. And so that's something that's really exciting to see how they're able to do that, see their maturation with that, and them learning that throughout the season. Again, we played really well tonight. We had a pop out, put out. We had two put outs from an assist, shortstop to first base, and everybody looked like they were ready to go tonight. Everybody looked like they were ready to play. We get up to the plate, even on pitches or even on at bats where we struck out looking. We didn't swing at the last strike. Earlier in the count, we had swung at balls. And so there were very few times tonight where I could point to something and say, we missed that pitch, or we missed that one. That was an opportunity that we could have had. We did really well. I'm very excited to see how everybody is learning and how everybody is putting their knowledge and their skills together. And we're doing it at a really good point in the season as well, because we got some tough games coming up. We got some games that we're gonna learn from. We're gonna see what what learning opportunities lie ahead. It'll be really fun. We have 5 regular season games left if we are able to get them all in before the tournament. And so tonight was really fun. I had a really good time tonight. I hope the boys did too. We got one question if anybody's got one. Yeah. Yeah, I before the game, the question was, we were talking before the game. We gathered the team around. We were talking before the game, and we were talking about um, pressure and talking about nerves. And I told the boys, look, I get nervous before these games because I want when someone goes up to bat, I want them to make all the right calls. If they're looking at a pitch, I want it to be a ball. If it's a strike, I want them ready to swing and I want them to get a hit. I want them to get a hit every time. If while we're pitching, I want us to strike out everybody. If somebody hits the ball, I want us to make the out. I don't want us to make mistakes so that we have to feel what that is. Mistakes are important, but also I know, especially at this age, it doesn't feel good when you make a mistake because when you're up to bat, you are the only person up to bat at that moment. When you're out in the field and a ball's hit to you, the focus is on you. And that's the way baseball works. That's the way this game works. And so I just shared with the players. I said, look, I get real nervous before these games because I want all of you to have the best game you can. I want us to learn some things. So I'm not afraid of us making mistakes, but I want us to have a good experience. I want us to be able and learn from what we're doing. And so I asked the players, I said, who gets nervous before a game? And most everyone raised their hand. Um, and I said, let's make a deal. You all play, you let me be nervous. I'm nervous before the game. I'm nervous during the game because I want things to go their way. I want them to be able to learn. I want them to succeed and learn where they need to learn. So I said, let me be nervous. You all just play. And I asked some pointers on how to not be so nervous, how to calm down a little bit, how to um, if anybody had anything funny to share that I could think about, so I wasn't nervous, and hopefully that helped kind of calm some nerves before the game. Hopefully that helped calm my nerves, calm our nerves, and hopefully it helped to kind of take people's minds off of things also. And then at the end of the game, when we were trying to close it out, we had hit our second batter. That last inning, we had a strikeout, hit batter, strikeout, hit batter, strikeout. So after we hit the second batter, we had two people on base. I went out and I pulled a couple people in or three people in from the infield, and we just kind of stood around and I said, "Hey, you know what you're doing. I'm just trying to take time. Um, we know how to play this game." And I just reminded, "Hey, give a good target, pitcher, throw right to the mitt." And I think that next batter saw four pitches, one ball, three strikes. It was something really, really good. And so these kids are playing really well and they're learning so much. It's not, it makes us look good when they're doing the things that they are doing. But it's all on the talent that they have. It's all on the way that they are preparing, the way that they are mentally preparing physically for the game, and then taking their opportunities when they get in there. I was really, really happy to see the people taking the opportunity they had tonight to do some really, really cool, some really, really fun things. And so I'm excited. We got another game Wednesday and Thursday. So we got two more opportunities this week to see what we can do, what we can learn from those. So thanks a lot, everybody.